Happy Wednesday and welcome back to another week in our lives. My name is Ivy and I am super excited to have you along with us on this first week of 2026. It's pretty insane. Today is actually New Year's Eve. It is, like I said, Wednesday, but it is 9:30 in the morning and Aiden and I are on our way to take his driver's test this morning. We have to go nearly an hour from our house to take that test because our local testing center only tests on Thursdays, and since it is New Year's Day, they will be closed on New Year's Day. And that may not even be true, but I assumed it would be. I didn't check into it. But anyhow, we will be too tired tomorrow to take a test anyway, even if they did test tomorrow, because we have our New Year's Eve lock-in tonight at the church. So we have a very busy day today. We have a busy week. So come on along with us, spend these next couple of days, the first few days of the new year with us, and see what all we can get into. Okay, we are on our way home. Aiden, what happened this time?
I passed.
Yay! He passed. The lady, he had the same lady as yesterday, and she remembered him. She said, "Didn't I just drive with you the other day?" And he said, "Yes," or "Yes, ma'am." He was very polite. And she said, "Wait, was that yesterday?" He said, "Yes, ma'am." She's like, "Wow, this has been a long week." So they get back, and she has the parent come outside, and she says, "Well, we made it further today." And I was like, "Oh, great. Oh, no." And he said he felt the same way. And then she said, well, he needed a 70 to pass. He got a 73. So, yay! We are a licensed driver now. So we're headed to the license office to get his license. And Scotty and I may have to play tag, you're it, here in a minute, because I have my doctor's appointments at 1:30 and 2:30, and it's 11:18 now. That took a very, very, very long time. They only had one person, and we were fourth in line, but we were there for over an hour. So there was only one officer doing the testing. So anyway, that part is done. We're going to head to our local license office. Hopefully it's a little bit quicker, a little bit smaller town than this town. So we're going to go down there. Hopefully it doesn't take long. If the line is long, Scotty's going to come up and switch me out so that I can go to my appointments. But we're going to just hope it's not, although it is the last day of the year, people getting all their stuff taken care of before the end of the year. So we will see how it goes. So anyway, also I need to go pick up groceries for the lock-in tonight. So I think we're going to do that first, then head to the license office and just see how it goes. All right, y'all, I'm back in my old car. It's been a minute since you've seen my car. I've been driving Aiden so much. But now he has his license, so I'm not going to get to drive his car nearly as much as I once did. It feels like driving a rickety old rusty tank driving this big old monster thing. It is so much stiffer. The steering stiffer, the suspension stiffer. It's crazy. His car is so comfortable. Love it so much. Anyhow, it is now 12:45 and I need to be at my doctor's appointment. That is like 40 minutes away in 30 minutes. So it is just getting close on our day. So I don't think I've said it. Maybe I've said it. I don't know. Vlogging every day through Vlogmas, I sometimes would say the same thing every day, I feel like. So anyhow, I am going to 2 doctor's appointments today, a follow-up from surgery and a follow-up from my GI consult. I wish they were flip-flopped, but alas, they are not. So I am going to eat a cheese stick, a turkey and a cheese stick, and a couple Christmas cookies on my way. So that's just the best I can do right now. But anyway, headed to my doctor's appointment. So I will update you guys when I get done, and we will see what they've got in store for me next. Okay, appointment number 1 done. I have 10 minutes to get across the bypass. It's not far. Anyway, exactly as I suspected, she's in the same boat as she was last time I was here. Still unsure if it's my gallbladder. I am in so much pain right now. It's absolutely ridiculous. She did an abdominal exam on me, just poked around on my belly. There's still she has no idea. She's like, okay, we could remove your gallbladder, but there's no guarantee that it's gonna, be what it is because your symptoms are so atypical. But she said, or we can try and put you on some stronger medication and see how that goes. So we're going to see what this other doctor says and go from there. I'm just ready to feel better, guys. I'm just ready to feel better. So anyway, I want to take ibuprofen, but I also don't, because I've been taking ibuprofen all day, every day for the last forever, and I'm tired of it. It is also hot now, so let's try and get some airflow in here. Okay, on to Dr. 2. Let's see if we can get any answers there. Okay, done with number 2. I just love that doctor so much. She just listens. I don't know. She drew me a picture of all the things, and she's like, I am not one that normally says, like, get your gallbladder out, but let's talk through all of this stuff. She's like, you've got 4 strikes against you. You got gallstones. Here's your gallbladder. Here's your bile duct. Your bile duct is enlarged. Why is it enlarged? You have thickening of the wall, and your gallbladder's at 37%. Now, I'm not too worried about the 37%. What I'm worried about is the bile duct. So she said, let's just monitor the symptoms for now with the findings of the GERD. She is putting me on a once a day. I've taken the over-the-counter stuff, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But it's like, am I taking it too late? I don't know, whatever. So she is putting me on a once a day something or other. I can't remember what she told me it was. Let me find it. She gave me samples. She gave me like 15 days worth of samples. I'm like, could you at least give me a month? Come on now. Voquezna. Anyway, 20 milligrams once a day for the next month or so, or whatever. We're technically going to do a 6-month trial of medication. And if the medication has not helped me feel better in 6 months, or if my pain increases within the next 6 months, I'm to come back in and we will likely get my gallbladder removed, because she is actually somewhat worried about the bile duct. So, which that makes me a little nervous, like, okay. But she's like, with the GERD, and you have a pretty advanced case of it, then we want to try and treat that. So is my gallbladder backflowing into my stomach, which is causing excess bile to come into my esophagus, which is causing the reflux? Or I just don't know. So we're trying to treat the reflux. And if the reflux is not being treated, then we go the other way. So that's the plan. Seems like a pretty legit plan. I just want to feel better. I do not feel good right now. My blood pressure was still high because I'm still in pain in here. So anyway, that's the plan at the moment. It's the best I can do, and I'll take it. So once a day medication, and we'll see. And I appreciate that, because it's like I said, am I taking the other stuff too late? Because when it works, it's great. But when it doesn't work, it's like, why did I just take this pill? It's not helping me. So if I'm taking it once a day and it is helping with the bile acid, whatever it is that's causing me issues, this is helping with that production, and it's diminishing that some just on the regular, and then I'm not having to remember to take it before I eat or blah, blah, blah. Hopefully I will actually see some results. Okay, it is 3:40, I think, 3:36. I need to get home because I want to try and take at least a little bit of a nap. Y'all, I didn't go to bed till 3 o'clock this morning because I was editing and getting things, trying to prep and ready. I still need to upload my video. I have everything ready. I just need to upload it. But I want to be at the church about 5:30. That is not going to happen. I'm not getting a nap. I will be fine. Okay, I'm going to go home and upload my video, and that's probably all. Then head to the church. So next time you see me will probably be at the church, at the lock-in. So I just need to get on the way. I need to take some I'm going to take some ibuprofen now so I can feel better. And just, again, get on with my life, and I'm ready to feel better. Yeah, that nap definitely ain't happening. We are at a standstill. Go figure. Okay, I'm moving again, but only because enough people were turning around that I was able to get up to a road that I can take a cut-through road. So I actually, while I was still sitting at the doctor's office, like over an hour ago, saw a post that said, this is the slowdown on this road. But I'm like, it was 40 minutes ago at that time, and I'm like, oh, it's surely cleared by now. Apparently not. There's a trash truck off the side of the road blocking traffic, going up a hill, a very narrow hill. So anyway, I'm taking a pretty decent detour, but I would rather be moving than sitting and for who knows how long. So it's probably going to be equivalent by the time I take this stupid long way around to waiting in traffic, I imagine. And if I'm wrong, then oh well, at least I'm not sitting, because at this point in my day, when it's 4 o'clock and I got to be somewhere in an hour and a half and I still have so many things to do, sitting seems very useless. So moving, like I said, it's probably going to be the exact same amount of time, but at least I'm doing something instead of just sitting. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me get back to driving, but of course. Oh.
Can we get like confirmation?
I don't know.
Can you check?
We did not have to be off. We
Are
just
we
have to be
all
off
up?
the ground, not
Well, I don't know. It looks like
Everyone
it.
must be off. There we go.
Hold on, I'm putting my
on a
phone up.
slide.
Okay.
There's no slide. I guess.
Sliding down the stairs.
What?
Use your brain.
Wait,
For
guys.
he knows. He knows. Told you there was one.
Guys, say smile.
Say smile.
That was good.
Say smile.
There was next.
Turn off the lights. Entire being crammed into a small space.
Bathroom!
No, please. The office.
It's like, I'm
Is
busy.
it unlocked? This is a really small space. I'm in the fight.
What
Back
hole
there,
were you
back
in?
there, back there. Into the hole, guys.
Into the hole. Spider webs and all.
Ah, gross. Wait, cool shadows.
What are you guys doing?
Stop.
Bare feet?
With spoons in our toes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You-
Okay, the festivities are underway. We have eaten dinner. It's actually almost 9 p.m. already. They are doing a photo scavenger hunt right now. I'm getting our cups and dice ready for our next games. There is so much laughter in this church right now, so this was the move. I found out you cannot photocopy your phone. It does not work. So I had created the photo scavenger hunt and I tried to make a copy of my phone and that didn't work. So I just wrote down 24 of the 31 items that were on the original list. And they're already having a lot of fun with it. So Scotty and I are going to get things set up for the rest of the night. I'm out of breath. It's ridiculous just from walking up the stairs.
They had to do a photo of them with the bare feet, and they've got their toes all interlocked. That was Charlie's idea.
That's hilarious. The other ones held spoons between their toes. It's the most creative photo wins the point for that, whatever. So anyway, they have an hour, but they're acting like they have 5 minutes because they're like frantic, like crazily going.
It's like a race or something.
It's not a race. It's just the most creative gets the point or whatever. So we're going to try and transfer them to the computer in the youth room and then put them on the TV. So that will be quite fun to experience all together. Maybe I'll put some of the best ones on my vlog as well for you guys. Someone go tell them it's not a race. They're gonna take out the Christmas tree. Okay. Yeah, right. We'll see. Let's hope. Okay, we're gonna set some more stuff up. Get ready for our other round of games.
This is comfortable. This is awesome.
Where's Connor?
I'm by the Christmas tree.
You can't see Connor because he's wearing camo.
That's right. That's a perfect spot. Nope. Put it back down.
Hey, get him on line. Get him on line, guys. Get him on line. That's fine.
Go, Jimmy.
Nope.
The paper
Nope.
bag.
Nope.
Hey, get to the back of the line. Keep it. I'm trying to see. Come on. Curl the line.
Nope.
You want me to film until somebody gets one?
Nope.
I made it fly.
It helps if you watch the people in front of you too.
But I can't see.
Oh, okay.
Nope. Yes.
Wow. So take that off, that sticky note off,
Good.
or do we just want to keep it
No.
difficult?
Taunt everybody else.
Nope. The back. Okay, everyone's downstairs getting ready to go through the pictures we did, but I figured I would set out the prize table. If you watched my last day of Vlogmas, I said I blacked out. This is what I blacked out on, plus double the drinks because we just played that drink game. But yeah, we're not going to go through all these prizes guaranteed, But it's okay. And I don't know, ramen, that's cool for teenagers, right? For my sugar-free friend, lots of these drinks are 0 sugar. This is the one he actually won in the game, and he's so excited about it. So anyway, yeah, there's our prize table, and we're fixing to give out our first round of prizes, other than the drinks. We did drinks first. That way everyone had a drink. We got some more snacks. We have so much food, it's ridiculous. And then we'll do prizes. Everyone's going to get a prize. There's so many prizes. Okay, let's go downstairs. But yeah, this is how much food's left. We ended up with 10 kids. Did I ever tell you that? 10. That is the lowest number we have ever had in eternity, but that's okay. That's okay. We just will have food for all night. And I realized I didn't get anything sweet. Everything is savory, except for midnight we do coffee and donuts. So I guess that works out. All right, let's go look at these silly pictures.
Use your echo look. Oh God, sorry. This kid.
Yeah, Connor, go the other way.
Other way.
Don't pick up your cups.
No.
Other way, Connor.
You said the other way.
Connor.
Other way.
Listen to my voice.
Connor, towards Shay's voice. Turn the other way. There you go.
Okay.
Oh, Charlie got it.
Okay.
You're watching it so closely.
When are we gonna start counting down?
10 seconds.
What do we do when it's
We just say Happy New Year.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
Got a cutthroat game of, what is that called? Uno. I'm so tired.
Oh, back to
Got
yellow.
a game of 7 in badminton. I didn't know what they were doing over there.
I did not either.
There's a net downstairs.
The table's fine. What'd he say?
He said, say it again.
Badminton, more like short men.
Okay.
He's had some gems tonight, that's for sure. No other than when Caden was rolling around in the sleeping bag and he starts singing, they see me rolling.
There's two, I think there's 2 more rackets downstairs. You know where
Can I have a turn?
So, in the youth room,
Hey.
and like, you know, like when you like go back to the hallway, try hitting. Try to get the racket to where it's like covering most of the area that you're swinging in.
Watch out, Connor.
Connor, what about me?
You were watching. Connor was not.
I checked
It's not the dirtiest sir you've ever seen.
Wait, hold on. Now.
Oh.
Marty, what are you doing?
You guys are so good at this game.
Yeah, I wasn't right. I
If
wasn't
it
right.
passes the cups on either side, it is out of bounds.
All right. Ref it up. Ref it up, Connor.
That's it.
Oh, man. Oh, see, this is so much more exciting now.
It does the cup. Then it is out.
Oh!
That was.
It's not very even because the tables are further that way past center of the circle.
Oh man,
Out.
you're getting schooled over there.
Yeah.
That was out.
Oh my god.
Out again. No.
That was in.
Hey, y'all. Happy New Year. I haven't talked to you today, and it's actually almost tomorrow because it's 11:18 p.m. First of all, the lock-in was so great. I dreaded it so much. If you watched the last couple of my Vlogmases, I just didn't want to do it. I'm in a burnout lull with my youth ministry, and it's okay. It is okay to be there, and taking a break isn't necessarily an option because we don't have anyone that can fill in for me, but I can take breaks in different ways, and that's like doing song nights. I shouldn't be vlogging right now. I'm so tired. I can't even think. Doing music nights and blah, blah, blah. There's ways. Anyway, I say all that because in spite of how I was feeling going into it, it was so fun. We literally only played I can only think of 3 games that we played. And maybe it was 4. No, it was 4. Definitely 4 games that we played of what I planned. But I planned 6 or 8 or something, and they were very, sorry, I'm trying to find a spot that it's not just totally terrible lighting and angle, but if I film like this, then I'm backlit. So I'm just turning around backwards. Anyway, they were perfectly content just hanging out with each other and playing cards, and they found the badminton set and played that, and just talking. It was so fun. And so, yeah, it was a much more chill night. We still stayed up till 2 a.m., which is, I can't remember what we normally do. I think we play it year by year with kind of how things are going, but I feel like 2 a.m. is our pretty regular time. After midnight, I say, whoever wants to go to bed, go to bed. And if any girls go downstairs, then okay, no more anybody else going downstairs. If any boys go, so we always home base in the fellowship hall, and they're not allowed to leave the 4 walls of the fellowship hall without telling me first. So that's an always thing. So my eyes are on everyone that's there at all times. That way when we have couples and things like that, I'm not worried about it. Then when we play games, they're always in groups. They're never off by themselves. Never allow couples to be off by themselves, all that kind of stuff. And then Scotty and I will wander around and be part of it. So anyway, there's just the logistics of it. But at 2 a.m., it's always all right, girls down the basement, boys upstairs. And you don't have to go to sleep, but you can't stay here type of thing. And so, but this year, pretty much everybody went to sleep. There was 3 boys that did not want to go to sleep, so they went to the nursery. The other boys stayed in the fellowship hall. The boys that went to the nursery stayed up and played card games till 4, I think they said, 4 or 5 maybe. And then we get up at 8:30 for breakfast and all that. So anyway, long story long, it was a very good night. The highlight of the night for everybody was the photo scavenger hunt, which I thought would be cool. But it was so much more fun than anyone could have imagined. Certainly not me. But it was so fun. Literally all night long, they just kept saying like, that was so fun. The scavenger hunt was so fun. This was so fun. And I didn't film this part, but we went down to the youth room and we put the pictures up on the TV screen down there, and we laughed, like belly laughed out loud for an hour looking at those pictures. So it was like 48 pictures because there were 24 tasks, 2 teams. We zoomed in on pictures and just laughed and laughed and laughed. And it was so fun. They loved it and I loved it. And it was a huge time consumption thing because it took almost 2 hours of time. Pretty near 2 hours of time. And we came back upstairs and it was 11 o'clock. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have to make the donuts and get ready for midnight. And so they played a cup game and stuff. So anyway, it was so much fun. And we just laughed so much. And we actually got almost okay rest. It was almost 3 by the time I actually went to sleep. And then I got up at 8:30. So, and I only woke up like 2 or 3 times during the middle of the night, which normally I can't sleep at all during lock-ins. But anyway, it was good. It was a great time. So then we came home, and also, yeah, I cleaned up throughout the night. So that was nice because we were done and out of there by like 10:20 this morning. It ended at 10 a.m. And so all the kids' parents came at 10. The drivers that were there that could drive themselves, they left at 10. And then we were out of there by like 10:20. So not too shabby. Came home, immediately went to bed, slept for 2 or 3 hours. I can't remember. I think it was like 3 hours. I think I slept from like 11, 12, 1, 2, yeah, like 3 hours till like 2. Got up, ate some chips and dip. There's so much food left over. It's ridiculous. I did not know how many kids were coming, and we ended up with like 10 kids. Not like 10 kids, exactly 10 kids. And we normally have like 20, which half our youth group graduated last year and are in college. And so that's kind of given us a weird, oh my goodness. Oh, good thing I'm filming this direction. Scotty just walked in his underwear. Anyway, we are all out of sorts today. I think he might have napped, but he said he went down to the lake and did think it was a really nice day. I should have been outside today, but I didn't. Anyhow, I'll get to what he did in a minute, but then got up and ate chips and dip because there's so much food left. And I think I was talking about how many people are in youth. We've been having like 12 to 20, like it just ebbs and flows every single week on Wednesday nights. And so I just really did not know how many were coming. Last year we had like 22 at the lock-in. It was a lot. And so like my mental count was 10, but I always wanted to plan for extra. I'd always rather have more than not enough. So I planned for like 20, feeding 20 anyway, and we fed half that. And like looking at all the food that I laid out, like literally like half the trays were gone type of thing, you know, so I could have done half the food. Anyway, nevertheless, what was I saying? Played games, had fun, came home, ate dip. Oh yeah. And then I like snoozed off and on in the living room and was like doom scrolling my phone. Then I literally went back and laid down again at like 5 o'clock, 4:30 maybe, and slept till like 6 and got up. And that's when Scotty got home from hunting. So I don't know what all he was doing all that time that I was sleeping in and out and off and on. But I do know he went hunting in the evening. And then when he came home, he flew the drone and saw that there was an otter down at our lake. And otters are very cute animals, but they are predators. They are ferocious and they are predators, and they will wipe out an entire population of fish in a body of water. So he went down there. He found where it was on the drone, was able to go down there and find it and take it. So he got this otter. This thing was huge. Literally never seen an otter up close. They are absolutely adorable. Anyway, they are so cute, and it's sad that they're predators, but their little faces and their little paws and everything's cute. But it's kind of crazy that I was able to like pet this guy. He was huge. He was the length of the tailgate of our side-by-side. huge otter. So of course he could consume a ton of fish. So unfortunately we have had other otters down there in the past. We've also had beavers. So they move in the winter, and it's just something else we have to maintain down there on top of everything else. So anyway, he got that, and he can tan hides. So I'm sure you've seen, they're over there. Hold on. Okay, over by the Christmas tree, there's a raccoon and a skunk over there. Can you tell that? But he has learned how to tan hides, and so he wanted to keep the hide of that. It's so soft too. However, it has a very interesting smell, like kind of musky, kind of fishy, probably like the oils and stuff that it has in its skin and everything. But then he brought it just a little bit ago. So he was just coming in the house and took a shower and everything. That's why he came in here in his underwear. But he came in and washed it in this shower in this bathroom, and it smells like fish in this house because he washed out the fur of that otter. So anyway, that's all kinds of fun. But if I remember when he gets it all tanned out and everything, it's a process. It takes him a while. You have to let it dry out on the stretcher, and then you have to like put these, not really chemicals, but kind of chemicals, I guess, on it and stuff. But he's really good at it. He's only done a couple of things, but he's really good at it. He enjoys it. It's a hobby of his. So, anyway, it's been a nice, long, crazy, lazy day. I need to go to bed, but now I've slept all day long, and so I know I could sleep more. But tomorrow is my last official day of break, and I feel like I have yet to have a break. I've literally done something every single day of break. And tomorrow is the first day I get off. And Aiden does have basketball practice tomorrow, but now he also has his license. So he did drive himself to the lock-in and home today. Drove himself there last night and then home today. But he'll probably get to drive himself to his first practice tomorrow, all the way in town, all 8 miles away. Oh, it's so scary, you know. And then Riley moves back to college next week, and it's just going to be real weird. We're entering into a very different season of life where both kids can drive, and I feel a lot less needed. And I think I talked about that in my Q&A, where, you know, like if I could pause things, what would I pause? And it was literally, or what, I don't remember what the question was, but like having more time. But I'm reluctant to even say that because I know what having more time means, and that's that my kids are growing up and moving on, and I just need to hang on. I need to just be patient, but now it's already hit. He doesn't need me to stay after school with him anymore. He's going to be able to drive himself there and drive himself home after practice. And that's going to be a really weird time and balance for me. And I'm going to have to figure out how to handle that. Or I'm not a taxi driver and all that, you know. I don't even like to think of myself as that. I'm not a mom. I've teased about it when Riley was driving him all the time. And then when she went to college, I was like, oh, Riley went off to college. I got to be his mom again. Riley was his mom for so long. I didn't know when his practices got out, blah, 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 because Riley always had practice at the same time. And so she was waiting anyway. And, but yeah, now it's kind of sad. Like, I'm still his mom, obviously, but he doesn't need his mom in that same way anymore. So this will be a different season of life we're entering into. Literally a whole new year. He got his license on the last day of 2025, and here we are, 2026, a whole new year. We've made it here. It's been a good year for my channel. It's been fun. Got a lot of new subscribers, so hey, thanks, welcome. I'm not ending this vlog. We still have all day tomorrow to film. I don't know what I'm going to film. Probably folding laundry. I want to go thrifting, but I don't want to leave my house. But I want to do something fun before my break's over, so I don't know what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do now, though, is go brush my teeth and go to bed and maybe get up at a decent hour tomorrow instead of sleeping my day away and enjoy my day tomorrow. My last official day of break. Then I still have the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Go back to school on Monday. Meh. Okay, I'm going to go to bed. Thanks for listening to me talk about the new year, like all 12 minutes of it. But the walk-in was great. It's been a good lazy catch up on sleep day and eating junk food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner today. So tomorrow, January 2nd, we start things all fresh and new. Hey y'all, happy Friday. It's late. It's 9:15 p.m. I've had a pretty productive day, but also just not really anything worth filming. You may have enjoyed seeing it, but it's just stuff I needed to get done. So I did a ton of laundry today. I folded a ton of laundry. I cleaned my closet, although you cannot tell, but I promise I did clean my closet, organized a lot of stuff, got rid of quite a few things. Some of those are Scotty shirts, some are my shirts. Those are like school shirts that I'm going to take to school to see if anyone wants. Mostly volleyball shirts because we are long past volleyball. I washed and folded all my Christmas clothes and got those put away, or they need to get put in the top of my closet, but I didn't want to get a stool out. So got all that done, got the extra bedding that was from the lock-in folded and everything. And then the last thing I have to do is hang up my few pieces of clothing here. So I did a lot today, but I did it slowly and I did it throughout the day, and I rested and I ate a bunch of leftover foods from the lock-in for lunch. And then I went over to Mama's today and helped her get up and walking. She's been having a lot of trouble getting her right leg on, but we did get it on today. She couldn't walk quite as far because when she struggles to get the leg on, that takes a lot of energy out of her. So she did walk all the way down, so about 10 feet down. Last time it was like 10 feet down and turned around and came 10 feet back. But we just went down today, and we are calling every little bit of that a win, because every time that we get up and do something, it's more than nothing. You know what I mean? So we did that little bit of PT today, and that's pretty much it. I did cook dinner today. I cooked for the first time in a little while, probably since Sunday when I did family dinner night. I think that's the last time I cooked. But anyway, it's been a good, productive day. My last official day of break, if you will, because weekends don't count as break because I get weekends off anyway, you know. So I've got Saturday and Sunday, and then got to go back to school on Monday. So still haven't graded those papers. I'll get them done eventually, probably like Sunday night, right before I go back. No, I don't know. Grades aren't due until Tuesday, and there's not that much to do. I just need to do it. I just don't want to do it on my break. I was telling Scotty, who was on the school board, I was like, this is my official petition to the school board. 1 year since I've been there, in the 5 years I've been there, teachers came back the first day after not Thanksgiving, but Christmas break. And then students didn't come back until Tuesday. And that was wonderful. We had a full day to just do all the things we need to do. And then we're not trying to do it on break, because now I'm already thinking like, I need to get into my computer. I need to look at my lesson plan. I need to be like forward thinking about what we're going to start doing on Monday. Right. And so I'm trying to like actually have a break, but I need to do all of these things. So it would be so lovely to go back on Monday, prep all the things for the week, and then the students come back on Tuesday. But not only are we not doing that, we also have PD on Friday. So we're going to be exhausted from the week and then have to stay 2 extra hours at the end of the day. So that's a wah-wah thing. Like, come on. So I might email the superintendent and just say like, hey, we've done this before. Maybe consider it in the future. It would be lovely. Just my 2 cents. The end. Okay. So anyway, I just wanted to hop on here and say, hey, happy Friday. And tell you the things I did. Didn't show you anything today. Well, I did take like little clips of my food, and I took a clip of Mama walking. And so I will have inserted that over talking, I guess, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll put the clip of Mama walking in right here now, just so that it has its own space. Put some music on it or something. I don't know. I don't remember if we were talking or not, but I did have permission to put it on here as long as it went well, and it did go well. It wasn't as far or as long as she probably wanted it to, but it did go well. She walked nice and strong. Her right leg was actually bending when she would pick up her foot. So the higher she picks it up, the more the knee has a chance to bend. So that's always a good thing too. So here's the video of Mama walking. Okay. Which hand do you? Okay. Oh yeah, sure. Shoulder with the bar. You're sliding. There you go. Okay. I got you. Go ahead and transfer the walker and we'll straighten your leg out. There you go. Good job. Good job. Yeah. Just your feet back a tiny bit if you can, or the walker forward a tiny bit so you can find a better center of balance. There you go. You ready? Okay.
Probably gonna poop out pretty early since I haven't been
Yeah.
even had these on.
Yep. You're leaning forward quite a bit, so make sure you're using your legs. You want me, when we get to the end, you want me to bring the chair to you?
I'm gonna try to turn.
Okay. Which way are you going? Towards the couch?
Okay, I'm afraid that's gonna be it, Ivy.
Okay. I'll wait till you get your balance nice and good.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Darn.
Honk. Beep beep right behind you.
Okay.
Good. Good sesh.
Yes and no.
Well, it took a while to get your leg on, and that always wears
And
you
that-
out before
yeah.
you get started.
Mm-hmm.
And we will go ahead and just end our video on that because I'm ready to go and edit this. So I hope you have enjoyed our first half a weekly vlog of 2026. It's been quite the journey. Vlogmas has been quite the journey. I think that's another reason I didn't vlog the last couple of days. One, I was just there, I didn't do much. But two, I'm a little vlogged out after vlogging for 31 solid days. But anyway, it has been a really great Vlogmas, a great season. This is a great short little vlog to kick off the new year. I was supposed to upload a grocery haul yesterday, completely forgot about it until today. I was like, well, I'll just save it for next Thursday and we'll just put that grocery haul up next week. But yeah, it's been a good week. It's been a good, nice little short vlog. Aiden got his driver's license. We had the New Year's Eve lock-in. Did some PT with Mama. I got a lot of things done around the house, and that's always nice. Also, got a lot of rest over the last couple of days, and that was certainly needed. And got my house cleaned up. It's been a nice little break. So thank you all so much for coming along with me today on this one. I do hope that you have enjoyed this first week in our life. If you did, make sure you give me a thumbs up, leave me comments down below, and of course, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of our future content. We got a long 2026 ahead of us, and this is just getting us started. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on any of the fun. Thank y'all so much for coming along with me on this one today. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one.